Hello and welcome back to this episode of RADBMX Builds. This morning we are here with Mongoose Mike, my mannequin. Wow, that's a mouthful of M's, but I got some exciting news for you. The Motomag bike that I built, the Mongoose Retro Stranger Things bike. I decided to listen to you, read the comments, and I agree. That bike needed some updates and some different parts. Okay, so I got online and I reached out to Pork Chop and I got some brand new all black Comp 2 style knobby tires and a snowflake chainring. I also ordered a different brake lever and a gold and black chain. So we're gonna finish this bike once and for all, and I'm gonna list it for sale. So one of you, my followers, or if you haven't done it yet, click right there and be a subscriber, can buy this bike. So I wanna show you the parts I got and then we're gonna put them on. Okay, first off, here's the bike, how it sits. You see the gum wall tires just don't look quite right. And that gold chainring just doesn't look quite right. And I'm not a fan of the brake lever. So, here's our box. And inside of it are these brand new tires. This chainring is gonna look a lot better on there. So I'm real happy about that. These tires are just the old school knobby. These are kind of cool. CST BMX Race all season compound tires are just gonna look a lot better on there. And then I have the gold and black chain, which I think will look better than the silver and black chain. And then I got a Die Comp MX lever that I think is just more period correct. So we're gonna add that as well. So let's set these over here real quick. I like to visualize, I'm a visual person, so I think that's gonna look sick. I really like that. That is a Pork Chop chainring. Comes in 44 tooth for this build. Big fan, I love it. I think also with the gold and black, it's gonna look really good on that. The one that came on this bike is ugly, I'm gonna be honest. I even paid a lot of money to have that color gold powder coated on there. And you know, like every build, it doesn't always work out, right? So every time I build bikes, it seems to be something that I don't like about it and I end up swapping it out. And in this case, it's a few things. So I did put this bike together utilizing a lot of the stuff that came with it, and I just wasn't a fan of it. One more thing I've added since the last video, by flight, you can see these subdued black checker, there we go, black checkered donuts on the Mongoose grips. I had those laying around. I bought them a while back when I saw them. They were just a rad touch, so I had to add them on there. So let's get started. I know you want to see this bike with these parts on it, so let's get after it. All right, that black looks about 1,000 times better than the gum wall. Tell me I'm wrong. You can tell me I'm wrong, but you're wrong by telling me I'm wrong. That looks so much better. Now to the back tire. All right, another quick update. Yes, I'm working on the floor right now. I probably shouldn't be. I should be using my bike stand, but look at this old one. Just kind of cheap and ugly. This new Pork Chop Snowflake is so much better. Really goes better with the wheels, I think. And with the gold and black chain, I think it's just gonna be perfect. This is kind of cool the way I had it powder coated, but you can see that it's not the same. All right, look at that. New chain ring, new gold and black chain with the black wall tires. I think that's a huge improvement. Now, let's get this brake lever on and get rid of that, whatever that is. This is gonna be way better, more appropriate, and an easy swap. Okay, I can honestly say 100% this bike is finally finished, and honestly, those little touches, those little upgrades made this an entirely different looking bike in my opinion. Now it just seems correct for the look. And I think you're gonna agree. I know I showed you some pieces and parts throughout this little upgrade, but I want to show you now the entire bike now that it's done so you can see it, and you tell me in the comments down below if you think this was a huge improvement. For a little amount of money, I think it made a big difference. All right, without any further ado, the Stranger Things new repop Mongoose to look like an old 80 Mongoose Motomag using the Motomag 3s from Mongoose. All right, let's check it out. All right, me and Mike, the shop mannequin, agree this Mongoose bike couldn't be any more rad for repop, reissue, new school, old school, whatever you want to brand it as. It was a fun bike to build. You can pick these bikes up fairly cheap. Then you buy the Motomags, then you buy all these custom parts. It starts to add up, but when it's all over and done with, you have a brand new looking, old school looking Motomag Mongoose for probably half of what you'd pay for an original one, and in perfect condition because this bike is brand new. So I hope you enjoyed these few upgrades, and if you missed the original build video, make sure you go and subscribe and find that video. It's only a couple videos ago, and you're really going to enjoy the transformation of this Stranger Things bike into what you just saw. So from Mike and me, we hope you enjoyed the build. Please subscribe. Merch available. Links are below for everything. And as always, stay rad.